it's like saying that is college degree more important or skills more important?
Namaste.
Hey guys, welcome to Reactify.
I'm Coral.
And I'm Harnoor.
And today we're going to be reacting to the official trailer for TVF's Kota Factory.
So you must know about Kota now. Tell me what you know.
What do I know about Kota?
Yeah.
I know that it is a boarding school for kids to learn how to take the IITJEE, right? And that apparently it's like extremely brutal and repressive, and parents basically put all their life savings into sending kids to these schools so they can get into the best schools, but they sacrifice any sense of individuality of their personal lives or
Correct.
other interests to do so. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That is right.
That's right.
Yeah.
More importantly, it's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah, so let's get started.
कोटा शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में देश विदेश में ये शहर अपनी पहचान कायम कर चुका है।
All the credit for my success goes to Maheshwari classes. IIT JEE की बेस्ट कोचिंग है।
अबे मैं वैभव, कोटा का नंबर है मेरा, सेव कर ले। हाँ जी। नहीं महेश्वरी में नहीं, प्रोडिजी। कोटा आया ना तुम? क्यों? पढ़ने के लिए सर। पढ़ तो घर पे भी सकता था। कोटा ऐसा क्या करेगा?
So he said he came to Kota to study.
क्या वजह है कि तेरे जैसा नाजुक लाचार लड़का बीच सेमेस्टर में अपना घर स्कूल सब छोड़ के कोटा आ गया?
जब तुम मैकेनिक्स पढ़ा ही नहीं था तो हाँ क्यों किया पेपर के लिए?
स्मॉल टॉक करने की जरूरत नहीं है, अंडर फिजिक्स और केमिस्ट्री के डाउट पूछना।
आज घर वालों को फोन करके कह देना कि तुमसे आईटी नहीं होगा।
तेरा मन तो लग रहा है ना?
खाना नहीं खाएगा तो वीकनेस हो जाएगी, वीकनेस होगा फिर बीमार पड़ेगा। और जो बच्चे पहले हफ्ते में बीमार पड़ते हैं ना, उनके माता पिता उन्हें वापस ले जाते हैं, फिर वो कभी आईटी नहीं कर पाते।
प्रोडिजी क्लासेस में ऐसा क्या गलत हो रहा है?
महेश्वरी में ऐसा बहुत कुछ है जो यहाँ नहीं है।
भाई ये थर्ड वाला करना है यार।
This is too easy. Don't waste my time.
कोटा माहौल लेता है, सारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं तो कंपटीशन है, फोकस है तो सिलेक्शन हो जाना चाहिए।
तू लेट है इसलिए थोड़ा पीछे है, पर अकेला नहीं है। लास्ट मोमेंट तक लड़ेंगे, आईआईटी क्रैक करेंगे, ठीक है?
Well, that looks pretty good. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I got, and then you tell me what the real story is.
Yeah.
So it's a guy, he's going to Kota, obviously, for the same reason everybody else does, and he's struggling. It's somehow episodic, so there's going to be, a series, right? A couple seasons, maybe?
TV series.
Of him going to school. Didn't see any parents.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's just supposed to be about, like, a day in the life of a Kota student, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a series of days in the life of a Kota student.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So a struggling Kota student, like he was willing to study. He moved to Kota, and people are asking, why did you come to Kota if you don't even know mechanics and all those silly concepts?
I saw that part. Yeah.
And you need to learn, and some talented
3 out of 15.
Yeah, and some smarty pants were telling him that's so easy. Don't waste my time in teaching you this particular concept.
Rough.
Yeah.
Rough.
Yeah.
So, let me ask you this: fill in the blanks for me. Can you fail out of Kota?
Fail out of Kota.
Yeah, like can you get? Like at a certain point, will they remove you from the school because you don't have the qualifications, or can you go as long as you pay to go?
I think you can go as long as you pay to go, because that was the scenario when I was studying for JE back in my
So they
time.
can't.
They can fail because see, like.
Yeah, help me understand.
So do you know, like, you take board exams in high school here or no? Do you?
Board exams.
Yeah. Like, okay, you don't.
Like standardized tests.
Yeah, standardized tests.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So, it's so hard for me to explain you. So, students go do two things at a time.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Okay. Before you go into all of that, if I fail enough exams at Kota, like is there a certain threshold of failure where they will remove you from the school and they'll say that you are not qualified to go here? Like at GSU, if you fail enough, like at university, if you fail enough, they'll be like, okay, don't waste our time because you can't.
No, they will not, because
it'll
most
never
likely,
happen.
see, because Kota is extra institute. It's not part of school.
Yeah, it's private. Yeah, so
Private. So you're paying to go there you're paying to learn extra knowledge so that you can crack the JEE exam, so that you can get into the top Indian Institute of Technology.
Yeah.
And one more interesting question. So most of you have asked me, like, wouldn't it be helpful if you start programming in your high school rather than preparing for IIT JEE exams and just sticking to your board exam preparation? Just clear the class 12 exams and start programming rather than preparing for IIT JEE. I think
is programming part of the IITJ?
No. They just teach you physics, chemistry, and math.
So programming isn't part of it at all?
No.
Huh.
Yeah.
That is an interesting question. Harnoor, what are your thoughts about that?
I think it would be helpful, but it's like saying that is college degree more important or skills more important? Definitely skills are more important than a college degree. But if you want to get a job quickly, then college degree is going to help you. But if you want to struggle in getting a job, because see, if you get the skills, then I have heard that one of my friends, they got a salary of 15,000 rupees, that's around $200 on a starting scale per month as a programmer. But if you graduate from IIT, then you will be getting around $1,500 per month on an average scale.
Yeah,
that's 1 lakh rupees.
I don't know. That's tough. It definitely depends on the person.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, and obviously the country probably too. I'm sure it's different in India, but I know some guys that went straight into IT, which is considered a different field from computer science here in the States, like without a college degree. So a lot of those guys took the Cisco certifications, which we can link to. Basically, it's they are tests, but they're not given by a university, and it effectively measures your knowledge of networking primarily. So there are other people that I know that went directly into programming, like which is much more like computer science. Those people are usually extremely brilliant, though. The people that go directly into programming without a computer science degree and actually make a name for themselves or do really well are usually like geniuses, genius kind of people. So I don't know. That's probably not the path that I would recommend for most people. If you've been programming since you were very young, or you've had the age of 10 or before, and you feel like you're competent enough to get hired in the field without a university degree, maybe. But if you're just going to start programming in 11th grade, basically on your own without any instruction, if I'm understanding it correctly, that's definitely a big risk. Yeah, it's definitely a big risk. One I would take very seriously. I probably would not recommend that for most people personally. If you want to do some programming on the side to prepare for university, I think that's a great idea. But drop out of school and start programming,
that's risky.
That's a big risk. Also, most of the people that I know that do very well in programming have strong math backgrounds and also do well in their other courses. Being able to study well is a very important part of learning.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't necessarily go out on your own guns a-blazing. I wouldn't. That would not be my advice probably.
Yeah, I agree with that, definitely. Yeah, if you think that programming is your real passion, then you can definitely take the risk. But it could be worth the risk, but it all depends on you, how much you are courageous to take the risk, and how much passionate you are about programming. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, what are you going to program? Because if you have, the world of programming is extremely large. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I have strong knowledge in particular areas, and I am exposed to new things all of the time. So if you're going to be self-taught at such an early age, and you don't have a real particular place that you want to focus on, I feel like that's something that I struggle with a lot, even as a student, just finding a proper focus. So yeah, I don't know. That's certainly bold. It might pay off.
Yes, definitely.
It might pay off.
Agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and we will be definitely waiting for this TV series coming on April 1st. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next one.
Namaste.
Goodbye.
All right. So tell me everything that just happened. There's no subtitles.
No, sorry.
All right. Well, just explain it to me then, and then we'll do the reaction.
Okay, now.
I mean, okay. So obviously he's a kid. He's going to Kota, right? I guess he's supposed to be a lot younger than he looks because.
Okay, no, body language, and then say again. It'll look more attractive, please. It seems like.
I
you're
want
bored.
you to explain it to me.
No,
And then we're gonna do the reaction.
I want you to explain what you understood. Then I will explain what I understood, and then we will talk.
Yeah, but you obviously understand more because you speak the fucking language. Okay, fine.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.